Greetings friends, I'm DJ and today we have a little bit of a celebration because recently we have reached 200 subscribers. Now that's double of what we had only like 4 months ago, which is a wild thought to have. So I decided with this video I will just go over some of the hockey masks that I have made or bought over the years. Now the first one I don't actually have here anymore. It was one of the old cheap foam masks that would be sold at like a Spirit Halloween. I must have got that in like 2007, 2008. I quickly started chopping that up, giving it like the axe cut and the boat propeller damage. But after that, around 2009-ish, I believe, I got my first technically hockey mask, which is the one on the bottom left here. This one is from Ruby's and it came with a Jason undermask, one out of like a rubber or latex material based off of Part 7. As you can see, the hockey mask itself is actually some cheap plastic, and even though it was only that, I did try and modify it slightly by cutting out the axe area, and I even tested some brown acrylic paint on it, which never went anywhere. After that, around like 2012 or 13-ish, I got my first hockey mask kit, which came from Fright Stuff, a now defunct retailer. The blanks at Fright Stuff could be bought pre-drilled or not drilled, meaning that the holes for your eyes or for breathing were not cut out. If I remember correctly, that would make them slightly cheaper on the website, so I tended to go with that. It was a basic Part 3 kit that I then modified, again with an axe wound, to make it into a Part 4 based mask. At the time I was unfamiliar with any methods to actually make it look like a film style mask, so I simply put acrylic paints on it and attempted to put the chevron stickers on it, but the glue that was on the stickers failed and they eventually fell off. So I then designed the areas in that to make it look like it was from later in the film. About a year or two after that, I bought another Part 3 kit, but this time I attempted to style it after the Part 7 mask so that I could replace the cheaper plastic mask that I originally had with the Part 7 under mask. I believe the retailer, Fright Stuff, did have a Part 7 style kit, but I simply wanted to go with the Part 3 style that I was already familiar with. I used the same style painting with some basic acrylics, and the sticker for the chevron actually worked this time, so I just stuck that on there instead of using any type of paint to make the upper chevron. Fast forward another year or so, I got a third Part 3 blank, but this time I bought with it some Freddy vs. Jason style straps to make a Freddy vs. Jason style hockey mask. This was my first attempt at going for a base coat of paint as well as a different colored blank, because the two prior I bought were both white blanks, and then this one I went for a black blank, so that when I scratch it, it would bring out some deeper colorings. This was also my first attempt at painting on the chevrons as opposed to using stickers to put them on. They don't look the best, but it was a learning experience. Also with this one, as I was cutting out the eyes, I stopped early and made them end up looking a bit smaller compared to the other blanks that I had. Now, if I remember correctly, this next one I built in 2017. This one was a Part 6 blank kit that was already pre-drilled and came with the correct snaps and straps. I can't recall the website that I got it from. The blank does share the same lineage as all of the other ones, it appears like. This was the first one I tried to get a more film-accurate style to, and again with the chevron I went for a hand-painted look as opposed to the stickers or stencils that it would come with. I also again went with a black blank for it because I knew that chipping damage on the chevron would bring out a darker color. So after I applied the chevron and then scratched off the paint, it brought out that same dark color. Now fast forwarding to last year, I started with a Part 2 sackhead style Jason mask. It was the simplest thing I could think of at the time, as opposed to buying a blank and painting it myself or buying a $100, $120 pre-styled mask. From the video that I posted on that, you already know the steps, and the materials were pretty cheap. I believe it was like $3 or $4 piece of fabric and a $2 piece of string to put it together. But that brings us to our most recent mask, which again was from last year. It is the Part 3 style Jason mask that I got from Fear City Creations. I attempted not only to make it look like the film style mask, but also using the methods used in the film, with a clear blank Krylon Dover white base coat and the Mimeri patina varnish over top of that, along with any scratching and weathering needed. But with that said, I believe it is time to announce my next hockey mask that I'll be painting, which is actually a remake of my technically first hockey mask that I designed. I have here a blank Part 4 styled hockey mask from Fear City Creations once again. With this I'll try and refine the methods that I used to paint the Part 3, as well as I will be taking more time on this one to make it less of a rush job. So don't expect that done for like another month or so, maybe 2, when the weather's a bit better to actually do this. And I would just like to truly thank all of you for subscribing and commenting on my videos and posts. It really does mean a lot to me, and I can't wait to see what we're able to get to in the future. My goal for the end of this year is to reach 300 subscribers. But to give you a little bit of initiative, if we could reach 250 subscribers by April 10th, which is the 3rd anniversary of the first time I've streamed, I will hop over to Twitch and stream myself finishing Five Nights at Freddy's. Now I don't believe it'll be on April 10th that I'll do it if we get this goal reached, but I will do it around then. If you like this video, leave a like and comment down below. If you would like to see more of my videos, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated on any future updates. I have been DJ. Farewell, friends.